Yo ho ho! Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we are drinking Victoria Bitter, proudly Australian since 1854. I just was able to get my hands on this recently. I went to Bugsy's and was doing my third beer card, and they told me that the beer I ordered they were out of, but they had this they could replace it with. I tried it. I don't remember if I liked it or not, because I believe I was on my 15th beer that night. It's 4.6% alcohol. It's brewed by the Carlton and United Breweries Limited. Pretty simple can. Nothing really on it other than the VB. A little bit of information here, basically what I just read to you, brewed by. We're going to drink it in my Hobgoblin glass. We're going slowly, mostly because I don't want to do too much head, but I want it to naturally head up like beer should. So let's give her the tilt. So there we go. And this is the reason why I don't like the etched glass Hobgoblin. The current Hobgoblin glasses you can get, you can see that insignia so much better than this. But anyway, back to the beer. Say it's a deep brassy color or the beginning of the amber spectrum. A little bit of head, the head's fading. It is sticking around a little longer than I suspected it would from the sound it was making as it was pouring. But it's there. It's not really lacing the glass. I mean, the head's just there. As I'm shaking the glass around, none of the head is sticking to the sides. It's just moving with the liquid. We're almost out right now. It's almost to the point where I can see the yellow again. Now, I know most actual bitters, special bitters and all that aren't usually all that bitter, but scent-wise, that's pretty hoppy. It's a weird hoppiness to me, though, because it's a sweet hoppy. It gives off a sweet sensation that I'm not used to getting on a bitter. Not floral, not bitter, just there, really. Like, you know it's hops, but it's a sweet hops. Not really anything else coming out of the can. Not much more coming out on the nose of the beer itself. I mean, there's a slight bit of malt in there, but really it's sweet and hoppy. So, on to the taste. Move my flavor saver out of the way as best we can. It is a little bitter. The finish stays there with the bitterness. This beer is actually easier to talk about from back to front, so we'll do it that way. Very soft in the mouth, very smooth, it's very easy drinking. Really, there's not much at the front or middle. The back end, though, is where you get the majority of the flavors. On the back end, you're getting a slight bitterness that lasts. I mean, it is a slight bitterness. It's not anything that's kick you in the mouth or anything like that. But it does last. I'm talking right now and I can still feel the sensation of that bitter hops taste in the back of my throat. Again, it's not that it's really flavorful, it's not that it's really floral, it's not that it's really bitter. It's just there. It's like, hi, you just drank me. Has a slight touch of sweetness in the middle. You can taste the malt in the middle. But really, front, nothing. It's kind of like water at the very beginning. Just kind of like carbonated water at the very beginning. The middle, you get a slight sweetness. If you hold it in your mouth long enough, you get that sweetness on the finish. If you don't hold it in your mouth, you really don't get the sweetness anymore after the initial swallow. As I said, that bitterness stays. It isn't getting stronger as I'm drinking it, so I mean, it's not going to be something for light beer drinkers that's going to make them start hating it as they drink it, but they love it at the beginning. I had a guy over here one night. He was over when I had Billy over doing a bunch of reviews, and it was Billy's sister's friend, and he said this was all he drank in Australia, and he loved it. Now, excuse me, I don't see how he could love it, because it's not great. But it's not bad. I mean, I do enjoy it. I'm enjoying sitting here sipping it. 5 out of 10. I mean, I've had much better bitters out there. As a beer on its own, I would buy it again. I would drink it again. I'm sure my friends would enjoy drinking it with me. You know, half a pint each. Both have some nice time with it. But it's not all that great. I mean, the Hobgoblin Cup is kind of yelling at me right now for putting a beer in it that didn't meet up to expectations. If you want to try it. You're not going to hurt yourself with it. It's nothing bad. But really, it's middle of the road for a bitter, and it's nothing to run out and buy. It's nothing I'm going to really go out and find, but if I see it and I buy it, or if a friend brings it over, I'll drink it. But other than that, there's nothing really all that special about it. So, 5 out of 10 from the Albino Rhino. Thank you for watching the Albino Rhino beer review. Good beer drinking to you. Have yourselves a good day. For those of you north of the border, enjoy shoveling. I've shoveled 3 times today. I really don't want to go out again, but my porch in my front walk is covered in snow once again. So I'm probably going to find a nice warming beer and go stand outside and shovel again. Yourselves a good night.